Hey guys. Hope everybody is having a great day today. My name is Clarissa Young. I'm a fitness motivator. This is another video that I've been meaning to get to, and I'm going to take the time to get to today. And so today is 10 things that my BBWs, my big girls, 10 hacks that I think we all should know about. To be real, some of this is for big girls, some of this is for smaller girls, some of this is for big boys, some of this is for smaller boys. And so, but I'm a BBW, and so I like to cater to my BBWs, but some of this is for all of us. And so let me get right into it. Okay, so number one, I think that every woman, especially my BBWs, a lot of times, we can have on the right outfit, right? And we're trying to make that outfit look good, but we have on the wrong bra. And look, I'm an example of that this morning. My workout bra, like really this should be a strapless bra. But I was working out, and so working out was strapless. But however, a very good bra that supports the ladies really good, like changes a lot of stuff. Like if you find that you have on a great supportive bra, and a lot of times we worry about them digging in our shoulders and so forth. I don't get no money from Ashley Stewart, but this is where I get most of mine from. And it has the widest strap. It's padded, and it'll help to prevent from digging down into the shoulder. I have the butterfly straps in the back, the hooks when it connects. And so I have two. I have one that go for that top and one that go for that bottom row, okay? And then on Ashley Stewart, you can purchase your bras online. And a lot of times they have even the bigger sizes that's online. And then I will tell you too, because Ashley Stewart can be one of those stores that's up there in price. I love to catch them when they have the buy one get one free on their bras, which they do it like every couple of months. So stay tuned to that. And then also with the bras, I know I used to use them a lot of times before. Thank you, Betty. I used to use the bra extensions. You can buy the hooks. How the hooks clamp, you can go buy bra extensions that'll make this part right here bigger, because being a big girl, my breast wasn't as big as my waist is. Most people that had, because I was like I was probably like a 50 something, but I was wearing like a 48 C. And most people that's like a 48 tend to have bigger cup sizes. And so I would buy the hook extensions, and that would make it work. Another side hook, not related to that, but talking about extensions. Did you guys know that you can get seatbelt extensions for your car? And so if you find that, thank God I'm to the point to where that non-scale victory where I can close it. But back in the day, you can call your manufacturer of your vehicle, and you can let them know, hey, I need a seatbelt extension. And back in the day, the seatbelt extensions used to be free. So hook up on that. Okay. Number two, the thing that I think all women should have, but especially my big girls, is a shower head. A shower head, detachable shower head. Like I stumbled across my shower head. I was at a thrift store, and they had it for like $3. And ever since I had that shower head, it's been a couple of years now, I had to get a new one. But you cannot pay me to not get another shower head that's detachable, because it helps you we got different creases and crevices, and trying to get the water to hit everywhere sometimes isn't that easy. But when you can take that bad boy down and get up in all those spots, it's a lot easier. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Now, I don't know how much TMI y'all want me to go, but I'm going to go there, okay? Another thing, another hack is Nair. Nair. And I'm going to say it. Nair down there. When you're a big girl, and it ain't even got to be the biggest girls, it's hard to see. And so when I remember I tried to shave one time, and I was probably in my early 20s. I cut myself up completely because I could not see what I was doing. And when I tell you, ouch, ouch. And so Nair, you don't have to see, you just got to be able to feel. But do make sure if you use Nair that you keep you a timer, because your skin is sensitive, and you have to keep it on there for that amount of time that it give you. Elsewise, you will find up burning yourself, especially the skin that overlaps. Like if you have a stomach that overlap and you put the Nair up under there, you want to make sure that you don't keep the Nair there too long, because you will find that it hurts. And then that detachable water head is going to make sure that you rinse all of that off really, really well. Okay. Hack number 3. We all need a black dress. A nice black dress. Y'all know that black makes you look smaller, but this is what I've learned. And my seamstress, and at first when she told me about it, I was like, who? But you know how we have some of our fat areas? If we have, like my sleeve dress, if you find that your little black sleeve stops right there, somehow it makes it look slimmer. The same thing like with my knees, how I have the extra fat on my knees. I find that when my dress stops like right below that part, it looks slimmer. And the key is not to have your dress too big, because when it's too big, it makes you look bigger. And then when it's too tight, it accentuates all the rolls. And so you have to have it to where it fits just right. A nice black dress, everybody should have. Okay, my 4th thing that I think, this is more so for those who have swelling feet and different things like that. I think you need your recliner chair. Like my little old recliner chair, like I love my chair to death. And let me tell you that too, I also bought that chair from the thrift store. I think I spent like $10 for my chair. It don't match what's in the house, but on those days when I'm tired and I need to prop my feet up, I recline my chair and it helps really good. It helps to keep my feet elevated, and when my feet is elevated, it cuts down on the swelling in my ankles and in my feet. And so, good one. The next one, not necessarily for a big girl, but you know, for anybody, cranberry peels. Like, I don't know if you guys are up to cranberry peels. I find that I find myself prone to UTIs, and so I take my cranberry peels every day. I need to get me some more. I take my cranberry peels every day because a lot of times we drink the cranberry juice, right? And it helps to keep our system clean. But when we're drinking the cranberry juice, you have to remember how many cranberries it took to make that cup of cranberry juice. So it tends to be high in sugar and different things like that. And so you want to be sure to get you some cranberry peels if you find that you're prone of UTIs or yeast infections or different things like that. The cranberry peels help to keep your system clean, and it's better for you. It doesn't have as much sugar and as much calories as drinking the cranberry juice. Okay, the next thing is, y'all gonna laugh at me, deodorant. Like, duh, Clarissa. But no, not just for under your arms. But let's say, like, when I get ready to do a 5K, for some reason, this little roll right here, at the end of the 5K, somehow it rubs. What is it rubbing on? I have no idea what it's rubbing on. But I take deodorant and I put it there. I take deodorant sometimes before I get ready to do my fitness stuff. And I rub them up under them rolls right there. Deodorant's for perspiration, for sweating. And so wherever you have it, like in the inner thighs, a lot of times if I was wearing a skirt, and you know, sometimes our thighs rub together, I take my deodorant and I rub it there inside my thighs. And so that way, when it's rubbing, it's kind of like gliding. It's like a protector. It helps to keep sweat down, and it helps to also to keep from chaffing. And that same deodorant, guys, I lift up that roll right there and I put that deodorant right up under that same roll when I find that I'm having heavy activity and different little stuff like that. That's just what I do. Okay, now the 7th thing that I have here is, I think, just people in general, and I need to get mine updated, is a Fitbit. Like, the Fitbit lets you know how active you are, because a lot of times, and I would think, well, I'm active, I'm doing stuff, and you go look at your Fitbit, and it's like, you have 300 steps for the day. 300 steps, baby, you sat on the couch almost all day today. And so get us a Fitbit. The Fitbit is really good too. My Fitbit, and it doesn't have to be just Fitbit. Thank you, Tawana. It also can be like, I got my son one from Walmart. It was $20, and it did everything my Fitbit did, but it doesn't connect you to the Fitbit community, but it did all the job it was supposed to do. Yes, Dolores. Y'all threw me off. But I have a Fitbit, and it tracks your heart rate, and so it lets you know how your heart rate is going. It tracks your sleeping cycle. It lets you know if you're tossing and turning through the night and so forth. And so the Fitbits is really good for that, and it doesn't have to be the expensive on-brand Fitbit. You can get you one from Walmart, and it lets you know how active you are or how active you are not. Okay, the next thing that anybody that's trying to lose a little bit of tummy weight needs And some of y'all is listening to me and some of y'all not because I sell it. But just because I sell it, I promise you it's the real deal. The liquid lipo. Like, guys, for real, it shrinks your fat cells. It curbs your appetite. These inches that I'm dropping off, like, I'm not just telling you this because I sell it. Like, for real, guys, it works. It works. It works. It works. Money back guaranteed. I can send you videos for you to take a look at it. If you got some rolls and some different stuff that you're trying to get rid of, let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Okay. You're not eating this gum. The next thing that I have right here. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to make sure I do it right because I was... Oh. So back to the deodorant thing, right? Okay, back to the deodorant thing. Come on, Diana. Let's get it. Back to the deodorant thing. Our thighs rub together, right? A lot of times our thighs rub together. And when our thighs rub together, that friction, a lot of times we get tears inside of some of our good pants. We get some tears inside of our good pants. And I'm here to tell you guys, stop throwing away your good pants. Stop throwing away. If those some pants and they fit good and it just got one little hole inside the... Stop wearing it with the hole. But get you a needle and thread. Sew them things up. And you don't have to have no needle, no sewing class. Like, sewing is easy, but get you a needle and thread, because back in the day, guys, believe it or not, I threw away a lot of pants. A lot of pants that was good because it would get a hole or something in the middle or in the leg, and because it I wouldn't sew it. It takes a little bit of time to sew up those pants. Get you a needle and thread and sew it up. The next thing that I have right here, so number 9, TMI, coming for you, TMI. Deborah, the liquid lipo for a 30-day supply is $99. Money back guarantee for a whole 30-day supply. There's other systems and so forth that you can get to go along with it. Inbox me. I'm going to inbox you. We're going to talk about it. So, here we go. TMI, I'm letting you know. Guys, in my house, I don't buy that soft tissue. I don't buy that soft tissue. And let me tell you, back when I was 515, it was already difficult to reach some places to see everything that was going on down there, okay? And those soft tissues left crumbs. And so I don't want the hardest, cheapest little tissue, but I like Scott. I like me some tissue without crumbs. And until I tried, because you know, you hear so much that you gotta have the soft tissue. Soft, I don't want nothing to hurt my butt. I need the soft tissue. The soft tissue got you with crumbs later on. And that is not sexy to where you think that you are fresh and you ready and you got crumbs left over. And so... And I didn't know. And so it may be somebody on here that didn't know that all tissue don't leave crumbs, okay? So if there's anybody on here that thinks all tissue leaves crumbs, no. We can get you some different tissue and we ain't got no crumbs, okay, y'all? I love you to death. I'm keeping it real, though, because at one point I did not know. Okay, now, I got some bonus ones for you, but number 10 is for my ladies, big or small, tall or short, in Broward County. Y'all gotta come out and see your girl. Come out to my event next Saturday, November the 17th. I'm having my fab work. We're gonna step, we're gonna dance, and we're gonna work out, and we're gonna sweat together. You have to come on out, come on out, come on out. Exercise, have fun, and dance with me. The tickets are $10, guys, and it's bring a friend for free. So really, that's $5 each. We're gonna have music. We're gonna have fun. I have a gift for you to take home that I've already put together and so forth. And so it's gonna be really, really nice. So make sure you come see it, girl. All right, y'all ready for the bonus round? While I call it bonus rounds, I don't know. It's like not even a real big bonus, but. All right, the next thing, I guess I call it bonus round because it's not related. It's just some little tweaks that I found, and there's only 2. I thought I came up with more than that. There's only 2. One of the things I'm going to start off with, I guess, is Vicks. Did you guys know, like, if you ever get a cold sore or something like that, like when you first find it tingling or you first find it there, I'm around here messing with stuff, that you can put a little bit of Vicks on here. Right? And the Vicks will keep that thing from coming up, and it's not as expensive as, what is that? A Breva, and some of those that you spend like $20 for, it's not as expensive. And the Vicks work just as good for blisters and cold sores and different little stuff like that. Tip. Okay, last tip, and then I'm up out of here, is This one kind of catered to my BBWs, my BBMs, you know. A lot of times we be trying to make it work with those beds on the rail, and I tore up some railings back in the day. Till it got to the point to where I just put the bed on the floor. Like, if there's anybody that's on here that's sleeping with your mattress and your box spring on the floor, you do not have to anymore. Platform beds. Like, we bought us a platform bed, and when I tell you I love that thing, it has me off the floor. It's sturdy. Like, sometimes I go plounce myself in bed. I still gotta remember, girl, don't be come plouncing your big butt up in this bed. You know how you say, don't be plouncing your big butt in this bed. You tell your kids that all the time, and I still have to come tell myself, don't be plouncing it, even though it got you, but don't be plouncing in the bed. But you can. That's the point. Like, I feel confident enough. I know with the railings, like, even in my bed, like, I would come, you sitting down on eggshells because you scared that you're gonna like, it's gonna give out at any minute, right? And so a frame box bed. Now they sell them, but also you can make them. My godmom, when we was kids, she made us our own box board beds, and I didn't know that's what she was doing back then, but that's what she did. You get you some 2x4 woods, and you get you some good thick wood sheets, not no thin cheap ones, because you want it to last. And you get you a good one, and you get you somebody that can work a hammer good. I'm not good at hammering. I'm like such a girly girl. You can't pay me to hammer, you can't pay me to climb a ladder. But and it make a good one, and you can, because you're making it, if you're making it yourself, if you have a king size bed, if you have a queen size, no matter what size bed you have, you can make it to fit your bed. Now, when she did it, it wasn't cute. And so then you're going to have to be creative, and make it cute. Maybe put you some wallpaper on it. I don't know. I'm like, y'all, I'm one of those, like, when it comes to, like, up here, I can come up with the best thing for you, right? But when it comes to putting that thing together artistically, if I'm saying that right, like, I just slap stuff together. So I'm the wrong person to ask when it comes to making it look good. What I would do is, ours is made because we bought it, so like it looks nice, and it has the drawers up under it and so forth, so it's really nice. But I'll go get a bed sheet, get you a bed skirt, that's what they call, and boop, right there. And it works, and it looks good, and I'm not breaking no wheels. And so that's my little hacks for today. I hope you guys enjoy being on here laughing and giggling and having fun with me. Love you all. See you later. Bye-bye. Later. I was trying to, let me see. While y'all here, I'll go back and read some of the comments real quick, and then we'll get up off of here. If y'all got a question or a comment real quick, y'all can put it there. Like your hair. Thank you. Hello, you're so pretty and so motivated. I do like Abram do. Thank you. Shower heads are the best. Like, I did not know about the shower heads beforehand. Like, love them. Tawana in the recliner chair. Like, and I got mine from the thrift store, so I didn't spend a bunch. I know, Tawana, you're local. Faith, we already bought yours. But Faith, what is it? Faith somebody. Good Faith somebody on Powerline. Like, this stuff is cheap. Good thing. Now, the only thing about it, guys, when we buying stuff secondhand, pray over it, pray over it, pray over it, pray over it. Because you don't know whose spirits was attached to that thing. So you pray over it, okay? Put some oil on that thing. Yes, Dolores, if you still up on here. Yes, that deodorant up. I put that deodorant there. I put it everywhere. Fitbit, Donna loves her Fitbit. She gonna order today. Let's get it. I answered the question for how much a liquid lipo is. Or patches. I can't even remember. What are we talking about? Yeah, right. Baby wipes. Yeah, like, Abram got to share his wipes with me, y'all. Like, yes, Abram must share his wipes, because I use wipes too. But you're not allowed to flush. You're supposed to flush them down the toilet. And even the ones that they say are flushable, technically, sometimes you're not supposed to flush them down the toilet. And so, being a homeowner, I'm not trying to take no risk of Faith Farm. There you go. Thank you. Of messing up no toilet. Come to New York. What's in New York, Sharon? You are, but what else is in New York? I can't remember what I was talking about at the time. I keep the Vicks for a lot of different things. Yeah, I'm learning the different things. about Vicks. Thank you guys. Whoop whoop. Thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy the workouts. I enjoy you guys so much. Like, y'all give me so much life. Y'all just don't know. Like today, y'all, the video cut off, right? We was working out and the video cut off. And when it cut off, it wouldn't let everybody that was live join back. And so it's just me there. And when I tell y'all, like, after y'all left, and this is the second time it's done it, like, I'm trying to pull for energy. Like, y'all give me life. Thank you so much. Welcome for the tips, Jessica. Yes, try the deodorant, love. Try it. Like, I love it. The powder. I don't like powder, Sandra. And Abram sneaking my liquid lipo. Stay out of my stuff. Stay out of my stuff. The powder, cause like everybody know you use powder. That's why I don't like the powder. Because either you see people with the ghost neck with the powder everywhere, or like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I used to put powder back in the day down there, and then you sit down and you see poof. And so no, I don't like the powder for those reasons. And then on top of that, some powder has, and I did a project back in high school, like 9th grade. Some powder has talc in it, and talc helps lead to ovarian cancer. And so you have to be careful with that, with the powder, because you don't want to contribute to ovarian cancer. Like, I didn't even put the powder on the baby, really. Like, here and there I would rub them just to kind of keep them dry in Florida, but for the most part, like, I don't really use powder. I ain't a fan of powder anymore. Yeah, so that you right. Some insurances, you can get them to give you your Fitbits and different things like that. They have different programs going on to where you can get your Fitbits and different things like that free. Thank you for sharing that. Be sure, guys, to check with your insurance and see if they'll get the Fitbit. But again, if your insurance does not cover, this ain't my Fitbit. This is my breakers. I got to get my Fitbit's in the car broken. It popped. You know what? I think that I might treat myself and go buy me another, just a step tracker, from Walmart, and it's like $20. You can get you a step tracker. And like, what the step tracker does, like, you set your goals, right? You be like, okay, I'm gonna get, and some of y'all be killing it, so I'm gonna act like I'm killing it with y'all. You be like, I'm gonna get 10,000 steps today, and then you get home and it's 10 o'clock and you tired and you look up, you got 9,500. You be like, come on, let me get my last 500. Like, it motivates you to like keep going, to let you know where you are. Okay. Thank you, Patricia. Faith Farm, love the morning workout. We did that. Keep an event in New York. Yeah, like the goal, guys, like the goal is, and so that's why I thank y'all so much for sharing these videos. My goal is to travel this world and speak, y'all. And so continue to share these videos for me. And one of these days, my God is going to direct somebody to see one of my videos, and they're going to be like, Clarissa, I need you to come to such and such, all expenses paid for. And I'm like, yes. And so that's the goal, y'all. My goal is to be in a city near you very soon, very soon. So put me in your prayers. I'm glad you love the information about the bras too, Tawana. Thank you, Sally. All right, y'all. I love y'all very, very much. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. It's the weekend. Make sure you make some good choices. I know the weekends is when we tend to have the most stuff that we shouldn't eat, and we kind of get thrown off the wagon a little bit more. And so just try, thank you, Ramona, just try to be aware of it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Let me give you one more tip that I got. One more tip. And so one of my friends, she told me that chips is her weak spot, and I battle with the chips sometimes too, right? But she was saying that she find that she buy the big family size bag of chips, right? And then next thing you know, it's gone. And some of us do that, right? We buy the big bag of chips, and before you know it, it's gone. What I suggested to her was to take the chips and sandwich it up into sandwich bags. First of all, and then what I do is, like, I don't buy in bulk. If I buy in bulk, I'm going to eat in bulk. And so if I want me a candy bar, I'm going to go buy one candy bar. I'm not going to buy, even though it's cheaper to save money, I'm not going to go buy the big bag of candy bar because Clarissa's going to eat it. And so I buy one at a time and not at bulk. Like I've even stopped buying like that for the kids because Clarissa will eat it. And so if it's not in the house, it's less likely I'll go for it. But let's say if I did buy something that was bigger in the house, package it up. You know, and so like the chips or something like that, take the chips, pour them in small Ziploc bags, right? Serving sizes, measure you out serving sizes and put them in a Ziploc bag and store them away that way. That way, at least if you eat more than a serving size, you're mentally thinking about it. Every time you open up a new bag, you're like, dang, I'm eating some more chips. Dang, I'm eating some more chips. Because you can easily sit here with the whole bag, watch a movie or do something, and next thing you know, you got crumbs left at the bag. But if you have to open up that bag each time, you're kind of thinking about it as you go. And so that's what I kind of do. Another friend, she was telling me, she was like, Clarissa, I ate such and such. What do? I'm on the road and I ate such and such. Keep snacks in your car. Keep snacks in your car. Keep you some almonds in your car. Keep you some cashews in your car. Keep you some water in your car. You know, just have different things that's in your car. So when you find that you're out and about and you're on the road and you like, I got a craving for something. Like sometimes it helps. Like what they tell y'all, do not go to the grocery store hungry. OMG, don't go inside the store hungry because you pick up everything. And so have you some snacks with you, and so that way, you know, you tend to you can cut down the craving something to munch you some. Okay, look at this little leprechaun. Lexus is my baby's godmom, and she's talking about I'm coming over with the ice cream. You see what she do? Little leprechaun. How? Okay, chips is a weakness. Absolutely much to you. Good job from. All right, Jasmine, last time you said Guyana and I was like Ghana, I think. It's Guyana. I hope Guyana. I hope I pray that I'm pronouncing it right and that I got it right this time. Okay. She said, Amina said, how you ever hit a plateau and how do you get through it? Girl, let me tell you, plateaus is real. It's been 2 weeks and I lost any, but I've lost a few inches on my waist. Would you suggest taking my calorie intake down or up? Let me see what the rest she said. Down or up the calorie burn during my workout gym. Let me tell you, first of all, let me give you a true definition of a plateau. A plateau is when you find that you're not going up. This boy is eating all my stuff. He even got my BioCell chews. See, my husband, he made me an office, right? But my office is within Abram's reach. And so now he's stealing all my product. This stuff ain't cheap. This is not. He eating my BioCell chews. Lexus, come get your baby. It's all natural stuff, guys. So thank God, you know, for that. But this stuff ain't cheap to be eating at snacks. Plateau. A actual plateau don't get no more. An actual plateau is when you're not losing weight, you're not losing inches, okay? If you're losing inches, you're not in a plateau, okay? Because you have to remember, you're judging your plateau by what the scale says 9 times out of 10, right? And you have to remember that the scale only measures what you put on the scale, okay? Trust me, like, I understand where you're coming from because y'all raved me and you like, Clarissa, you getting so small, you're losing so much weight. It's only been about 10 pounds over the last 7 months, but it's been tons of inches. This is what's happening. I'm losing fat, right? But I'm gaining muscle. But because the scale does not know the difference between fat, the scale does not know the difference between water, the scale does not know the difference between muscle, you're judging your progress by what the scale is saying, and the scale doesn't know what all you have going on. And so if you're losing inches, that means that you're losing fat, and that fat is turning into muscle. And fat weighs the same, but fat is more dense. And so you can have, let me put it this way. Let me do some illustrations, okay? You can have Say this is 10 pounds of fat. And this is 10 pounds of muscle. And listen, my handwriting is bad. I was supposed to be a doctor. Okay? And so both of these are 10 pounds. And so when you put this on the scale, both of these will weigh the exact same thing, right? But however, because your fat is shrinking and turning into muscle, your scale doesn't know that you're still losing weight. Your scale doesn't know that you're still doing good. And so you think that you're in a plateau. But what you're doing is you're transferring. You're transferring your fat to muscle, which is what's healthy. The fat is what makes sure you have all the diabetes and the all that other stuff that come along with it. The muscle is what's good for you. You want muscle. And so you're not in a plateau. If you find that you're losing inches, that's when I tell people, take your pictures. Take your pictures. Take your inches. As long as you're losing inches, you're not in a plateau. Okay? If you find that you're not losing inches, you're not losing muscle, you're not losing weight, you're not losing inches, then you may very well be in a plateau. And so if you're in a real plateau, water. Drink you some water, water. I'm not a believer in that you cannot eat, okay? It's about making sure you eat the right things. And so you might want to go back and take a look at it and see, okay, am I eating veggies? How many carbs have I ate? And then you also got to understand too that everybody is different. Like you may be able to eat pasta and have no effect. Whereas if I eat pasta, guys, almost immediately I put up weight on the scale the next day. And so everybody's body is different. So it's hard to once the scientists prove this thing and figure it out good, they probably know it and they don't want to tell us because weight loss is a big money industry, you know. As long as they keep you fat, you're going to continue to buy products. You're going to continue to need prescriptions. You're going to continue to need their joint support and they knee braces, and you know you got to buy bigger clothes, so you need more material. As long as you stay fat, money is being made. So they're not going to tell you the whole secrets that they have. But however, can you tell I'm in my feelings? But however, if you find that you're losing inches, you're not in the plateau. Okay. Breads and pasta is a major weakness of mine. Okay, the breads and pasta, just make sure, because those are carbs and your body needs carbs for fuel, okay? Your body needs carbs for fuel. It's a matter of not having too much and having the right kind. And so instead of having white bread, have multigrain bread, have wheat bread. Instead of regular pasta, have multigrain pasta, wheat pasta. And so I'm not saying that you cannot have these things. It's in moderation, and then make sure that you have the right ones. Quinoa, all those different little things are good for us, okay? We need carbs. It's just sometimes we overload on carbs and not enough veggies, or we're eating the wrong ones. Inside my group, stop, Abram. I think it was Sonya. I can't remember, but she made a pizza boat something, and let me tell you, we having that for dinner. If you want to come over, Lexus, come on over. That's what we having for dinner. She took a spaghetti squash and looked like she baked it, and then she packed it with tomato sauce and I think it was turkey sausages. If not, that's what I'm gonna use, turkey sausages and some spinach, and then she covered that thing up in cheese and put it inside the oven. Bomb.com. And then the spaghetti pasta is really close to the texture, but what I found that's closest to the texture of pasta, if you like pasta, Jasmine, is I had some sweet potato noodles. I don't know where to buy them from because I got them from like a vegan restaurant. Well, it's not a vegan restaurant, it's a healthy little restaurant, and those sweet potato noodles was bomb.com. Thank you, Bernie. Okay. All right, guys, and so if we don't have any more, and this boy is wrapping all up in my curtains. If you pull him down, he in trouble. And so if we don't have any more questions, then I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of this thing. I love you all so much. If you got a question that you're trying to type or something, put some wows or something in the comments so I know you're trying to say something before I head up out of this thing. As always, my inbox is open. Feel free to inbox me about any questions or anything like that you guys have. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your day. Thanks for the info. Very encouraging. I've been on this journey for 7 months now. 53 pounds. You better work. Amina, great job, great job, great job, great job. You better work. I have to find sweet potato noodles. I get bored with the food. What suggestions to have for those on the go? Like, y'all, I am horrible at food suggestions because I am like, whatever I think I want to eat at that time is what I eat. But foods on the go. Nuts are great on the go. Like I was telling you, Regina, too, though, is get you a cooler. I don't know if you have one of those coolers, but get you one of those coolers on the go, and you can keep some stuff right up in there and then just replenish it every day. Eggs, boiled eggs are really, really good for on the go. Fruit, some veggies. Veggies are really good for on the go. And nowadays they have it where you can buy a lot of stuff individually packed. Like, let's say if you like celeries and peanut butter, and so they have it where you can buy the individual packed peanut butters, right? And you can eat it like that. Inside your little small cooler, you can use some cheese sticks. You can have like it's so many options. It's endless options. And I know where you're coming from because I used to do in-home case management, and I used to feel the same way. I'm like, I'm on a roll all the time, going from house to house, and so I keep stopping for this fast food. Sandwiches, you can pack you some healthy sandwiches. Ms. Latanya in our group, when I tell you she makes sandwiches look so good, she put all kind of stuff on her sandwiches and they just look good. Like, I have this thing, and I'm not gonna get up because I ain't got no pants on. I got some cranberry clusters in the cabinet, and they're like cranberries with granola around it. Like, those things are so good. Why you can't travel with boiled eggs, Ramona? As long as, like, you like you can't leave the eggs in the car all day. But like, let's say if you're taking a lunch, and then, like I said too, the cooler, you need to have that cooler to keep it warm. You can travel with boiled eggs. What are you saying, they're gonna stink or they're gonna go bad? Because eggs is one of those things that last a while, guys. It's about just not peeling it. How many of us have made Easter eggs and you left them eggs on the table for a few days and those eggs was fine? And so if it's in your car, no, you're not having no more. Give it here. He's trying to steal my stuff. No more. Stay off my office. But if you're they're not gonna stink. If you don't peel them, if you don't crack them and don't peel them, they're not gonna stink. No, no more, no more, no more. This is mine. No, 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 no. Hey, no, and hush. Go watch TV. Y'all, I gotta go, because now me and Abram gonna fight over my BioCell chews that he think he's supposed to have. These are for my joints. This is what helps me right here for my joints. And so he can't have you. You're absolutely right about the eggs. Alright, guys. I love y'all. See y'all all later. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.